Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 34 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Bong bong. Hope you guys are doing well. Mashallah. God is good. Life is good. Hope you guys feel the same. We are going to load this RAEDRIC's Hold. We tried the boss battle last episode. If you didn't see that episode, definitely pause this and go check it out because it's really interesting. That said, I'm a bit conflicted. I think we actually should come back here. After we have some more experience in the world, because I don't think we're supposed to be here yet. 1 second, guys. Alright guys, I looked at a little bit of a walkthrough, which I don't really like doing, but I got an idea. And the idea is, we tell him that we're going to take out Kolsch for him. And from a role-playing perspective, that's me kind of saying that, that's me kind of keeping him at bay for a while. To where, how can I put it? To where he won't do anything rash to Kolsch or anybody. He won't fight back at Gilded Vale, which I don't even think is in the game. You know, is coded that way. But what I mean is, like, role-playing wise, he'd have a reason for kind of resting on his laurels a bit. He knows that I'm out there, you know, supposedly, taking care of matters for him. And the idea behind this is that we just double cross him later when the battle is easier because we're higher level. Plus, we can position our peeps better when we go to double cross them. And it makes sense from a role playing, like, you know, he's not gonna do anything drastic to Gilded Vale. Like, if we just left the keep right now and came back some other time, he would probably retaliate against Gilded Vale, if that would be in the game, which I don't think it is, but you guys know what I mean. It makes sense to do it this way. But I'm going to skip the dialogue because we've seen this a couple times now. So bear with me, guys. If you want to see the dialogue,
what is my cousin promised
go
you?
through
Some grand... Oh, yes.
Previous episode. Or even the one before that.
Much. The flame consumed her.
Now,
and our child with
we're not going to meet the requirements for several of these dialogue options.
As
we're going to see. Deserves a better leader.
You have proven your competence.
See, there's Scan,
and had I such an ally,
Aetus,
we might together
Bleak
put an
Walkers.
end to Gilded Vale's woes. Lift the curse once and for all.
Okay.
And in doing so, return us to a life where...
So what I'm going to say to him is, I'm willing to listen. What did you have in mind?
Good. The stakes are too high for rash action. Be assured Defiance Bay will hear of your assistance to me.
RAEDRIC leans forward. You are in a position to put a swift end to this rebellion. I have wasted too many resources on Kolsch and paid the costs for it. Kill him and I can refocus my attentions upon the blight. Between the priest and my animancer, we can determine a cure. My family will be the last to suffer for this legacy. I don't know. I think it's nice that someone's there to distract him from killing the rest of my town, even if they're not the best neighbors these days. So Adair thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. He has doubtless attempted to ply you with his lies, hoping to pull you to his side. He will permit you to approach him so that he might work upon you further, and then you will have your opportunity. I'll find Kolsch and put an end to him.
Good. You will not have to look far. His camp lies in the wilds past Gilded Vale. His scouts watch the roads and warn him in advance of my forces. But you should have more luck. Deal with him, and then return here.
RAEDRIC sinks back in his seat. Success seems to have leached some strength from him, for there is a haggard weariness upon his face now. 882 XP. Travel to Kolsch's hidden encampment, but we're going to just double cross later. And see, I was fighting these battles with a heavily injured party. Oh, and I do want to put it back on hard. Okay, it's on hard difficulty. Good. And we'll just, I guess just double cross them later.
I'll go on ahead.
I read that's a viable strategy. What I'm thinking is, when we're level...
Wonder what this is.
A higher level. Oh, it's thieving. No. We'll have to kill him to get that. But when we're a higher level, we'll come back and...
Easy now.
just attack him. And we'll be able to put our fighters closer to the mages to handle that. So everything should be fine by going this route.
I'll go on ahead.
Oh, there's the wife and child. Blackened pages curl in the fire. A leather cover embossed with the rising sun and 3 stars is barely visible through the flames.
Found it!
Trap detected. Sean is excited. Blood still wet runs from the woman's boots below. Not that that's funny.
Give me a real
It's pretty
challenge.
crazy. We've got 2 bloodstone, a potion of minor regen, and a ring of overseeing. Ring plus 10% ability area of effect. That might be good for my carnage ability. My stag mode carnage ability. We should be able to walk the halls freely now. Defiance Bay is going to hear that we work for Lord RAEDRIC. I don't know. But I think that's only after we do the deed, so they won't know anything. Dusty old ledgers record the taxes paid on farmsteads in Gilded Vale as far back as 2632.
Consider it done.
Let's pick the luck.
There. What did I tell you?
Another ring, scroll of Tanglefoot, and a ring of overseeing. 12 golden dukes, Audra again, and a pistol. Pistols are small firearms, but despite their size, they require 2 hands to reload properly. It's a 2-handed weapon. They are not as powerful as arquebuses, but they can be reloaded much more quickly. As with all firearms, pistols have the ability to penetrate wizards' arcane veils. It's very slow, range 8 meters, weak interrupt 22 to 30 though, and it's veil piercing. Although accuracy is -5. 6 DR bypass. Crit damage goes down by 0.3, but cool find. Maybe we'll make that a fine weapon. Give it to somebody. 140 skates. Fan of flames. Could have sent that to the stash, but there's nothing here, really? He's not from this side. Steps. Where does this go exactly? Where's this? Oh, no? Wow, we must have missed a secret door. Huh. That's pretty cool. The fact we missed it is whatever, but that would have taken us right here. Ah, I didn't mean to hit the Windows button. Let's hit all. Yep, we can walk freely.
They'll never know I'm here.
We can loot everything. We can explore the castle. All sorts of goodies. Let's see what's up here. A book. Nazatak Poetry, a compilation.
And what do we have here?
Oh, there's that. Okay. All sorts of hidden little passages. 175 copper pawns, potion of minor recovery. I guess that's Lord RAEDRIC. The joints are fringed with rust. The emblem on the breastplate is of a tree with broad heart-shaped leaves. More books. The Deerwood Part 4, Hadrit's Rebellion. I think we read that, but we have some selling to do. Saint Waidwin, Farmer Become God. Alright, I guess that's all we're finding in here.
Nice.
Head further out. This is crazy that we can just explore everything. I love it. Come in here. Red horn helm, fine leather armor. Well, look at that. Got a lot to sell and we're going to make a ton of money, which means we can get a unique item. Just a dagger on the weapon rack. Get a unique item from the Smithy. Oh, I see where we're at now, okay. Spell right.
I'll see what I can find.
Sell sword, spell rights. Surprised we're not finding anything secret. We can just walk out the front door. Surprised there's nothing here. Let's come here and
They'll
look
never
for
know
a
I'm here.
secret. If not there, over here.
Shh.
Guess not. Alright, so I'm hoping this solves the issue and I wasn't receiving bad information from that thread.
Easy now.
But we should be Gucci now. Might have to fight our way out of the keep, essentially. Which by that level won't be too bad. 26 shellings and a club. The air in the stable is heavy with bat dung. Cocoa. The sweet-smelling powder is an exotic good hailing from Valian markets. Its chief use in the Deerwood is the creation of the delicacy known as chocolat. Awesome. A doorway. Where would that go? We'll find out in a bit.
Keeping an eye out.
Rainwater twitching with tiny larvae sloshes in the barrel. Oh. We were up there. That's where we fought the captain of the guard.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark.
Okay, so I guess to get out of here, we've got to... Guess there's no going down this way? Oh, there is.
And what does the flame reveal?
Just cross out the front gate. So one strategy I'm thinking here... Clairlin and Nudwin? Lord Radric's the only reason your head's still on your shoulders. Radric didn't say we needed to chat with you. Move along. But,
I'll see what I can find.
this buys us time. One of the things we could do is accept a quest from peeps and then double cross them. Like, this should be a legit strategy. Alright. Let's get out of here. We should rest as well. We're going to head to Cadnua, as that's our next stop. No, we're going to head back to Gilded Vale. And hopefully nothing triggers here. We can do some trading at the Smith. We've got a lot of trading to do. Gonna be super fun to see how much money we come up with. Guard, what's that in that barrel? Oh,
Hail and well met.
Tuatano gives you a broad smile. Always good to see a friendly face. I hope the Vale's doing kindly by you. Like to see your wares, please? Of course. I'm sure we find something to your liking. I'm sure we will too. Rings of Overseeing. Let's see. Breastplate. We'll sell that. The grimoires we're hanging on to. Fine spear. Cloak of an Aethasian priest. We can sell that, I think. Brigandine. Sell that. Maybe. Fine quarterstaff. Fine robe. Sell that. Scroll of Nature's Mark. Go ahead and sell that. Fine stiletto. Pistol for 200. Fine leather armor. This is stuff we have to check. A rapier with accurate 1 and fine. The plate armor. You have to make choices on this stuff. And we still have 2 party members that we don't know what they're going to be yet. So maybe keep the fine robe. And 2 more party members is going to mean, like, yeah, we don't know. I lost Grimoire. Sell the sabers. Keep 1 of everything. Sell the stilettos. Let's see. Sell the daggers. Hatchets. Got 1 medium, 1 medium. Sell the poleaxes. The war bows. Keep 2 of those. War bows. Sell the swords. Sell the great swords. Spear. More poleaxes. Pikes. They have increased reach. We don't need 3 small shields. We don't need that many sabers or stilettos. And we still have more to sell after this. There's a large shield. This just kind of cleans up stuff a little bit. We still have all this armor. Sort by item type. Find Brigandine. Brigandine. Mail armor. Okay, we have a lot of mail. Scale. To mail. To leather. Another scale, a fine scale, and a scale, so we can sell these 2 regular scale. Deer wooden clothing. Keep 1 robe. We have 3 robes. Padded armors. At most, we'll keep 2. Hide armor, brigandine, and a fine brigandine. Let's sell it. Wow, we're at about 1800. 18 hundo here. So that. 1815. We'll trade. That's not as much, quite as. Oh, wait, I'm not done though. I don't think we have helmets. So the acorn helmets, the full helm, that great helm. Try to keep 1 of each. Food ingredients, books. These are books that we already read. Oh yeah, we read the 2 Many Faces of Barrett. Scrawled note. Might as well leave it in. It's not worth anything. Tattered journal. Black Hound. How much is Audra? 3 to sell, and it's so rare. Alright, that gives us 6,300, so we can just about. Let's see Jenna's lance. Unique pike. Not actually a proper lance, but rather a pike. The weapon was gifted to an Orlin maid, along with a goat, by her wizard master Cabrindo, who was forced to show her the door after a number of episodes of remarkable clumsiness and brash carelessness that had left his grimoire waterlogged and his laboratory in ashes. The gifts were all the soft-hearted wizard could do to staunch his guilt, wandering from place to place with only her goat, her pike, and her reputation for negligence that preceded her. Her fortunes changed one day when she encountered a pair of soldiers trapped by a group of bandits. Too short to wield the pike properly, she instead climbed atop her goat and spurred it into the fray, leveling the pike like a lance and running one of the bandits through. Frightened and confused by the display and intimidated by Jaina's coarse language, the remaining bandits fled and the soldiers' lives were spared. Cool. Her actions earned her a commission with the local fort, and she served with distinction in the cavalry. The original experience had given her such pleasure that she always found a place at the front of any charge. Eventually, this took its toll, and she went missing after her unit was commanded to charge a group of trolls. Oh, that's really cool, though. 20% of grazes converted to hits, 1 constitution. Nice. Jaina's Lance. Let's check out Hold Wall. A masterwork of dwarven craftsmanship, this sturdy arbalest earned its name. During the Battle of Marching Mountains, where a dwarven ranger held off a group of ogres bearing down on him and his few remaining comrades. In the ranger's hand, the arbalest proved more than capable of launching bolts through thick ogre hide, holding the invading force at bay just long enough for reinforcements to arrive. While victory against the ogres proved short-lived, the tale is still one told with great pride around dwarven campfires. Plus 20% attack speed, very nice. Crits can inflict prone. They can be further enchanted, of course. Fine arbalest, fine crossbow. Azaraith's stiletto. The War of Black Trees brought hardship and suffering to many Glonfothans, but it bore special tragedy for its druidic orders, who were forced not only to endure the deaths of many friends and kin, but also the destruction of the lands they revered above all else. Among these was Azaraith, a young ovate, deeply troubled by the use of the elements to turn nature against the people of Glonfoth, and wondering if he was seeing the last days of his people. Azaraith took to walking the endless stretches of burned-down forests in search of something, anything that might signal a reason to hope. He found it in an old ironwood tree, thick and gnarled with roots that ran in waves through the ground, as though they'd been woven there. It stood as it always had, though singed well up the side of the trunk now, while everything around it had been incinerated by the soldiers of Deerwood, leaving a wasteland 1,000 acres in every direction. Azaraith plucked a single branch from the old tree, making sure to express his profound gratitude. An accomplished organic artificer, Azaraith reshaped the branch into a blade that would rival any made in a forge. He infused it with the strength of the elements, vowing never again to be at their mercy, and resolving that if the tree could endure, so too could he. In his hands, the blade would find its way into the hearts of many soldiers who stood at the edge of forests with torches and barrels of pitch, and by the war's end he had saved many forests from the flame. When his years were drawing to a close, Azaraith made a final pilgrimage back to the old ironwood tree, which still stood, and he laid the knife at its base to be taken up by someone else in need of inspiration in dark times. On his way there, he was pleased to see that beneath the ashes that covered the forest floor, new life had begun to spring. Azaraith's stiletto is unusual, as the entire weapon is dark red-brown wood, even the blade. The magic used in its creation hardened and protected the wood, preventing it from chipping or warping. Dark green vines and leaves sprout from it and wrap themselves around the hilt to form the grip. Wow, that's some lore. Grants jolting touch on critical hits, 1 per encounter, 3 DR bypass. It's a unique stiletto. Now if we go to maybe compare, it's comparing it to me. How do I compare it to other party members? There we go. If I were to say compare it, to her fine sword, it doesn't show the stiletto. 9 to 13, I mean, it doesn't show her other hand, which is a club, actually. We can make that fine. But it's pierce damage when I could really use, crushing in that other hand. Fine saber. Plus 20% damage. Fine warhammer. We haven't seen any of those yet. 13 to 18 crush. Warhammers have the tactical flexibility of a morning star in a much smaller size. By switching from the flat side of the head to the pick, wielders can adapt their damage type to the opponents they're facing. Crush, pierce. That's pretty wild. There's an S-stock. These are very cool. 14 to 20 pierce, strong interrupt, 5 DR bypass. Against heavily armored opponents, they are chef's kiss. It doesn't seem to have anything else other than what I sold him, which is 1 billion different weapons. Oh wait, he does have a fine medium shield. An outworn buckler. This simple wooden buckler would not be out of place in a pile of surplus training shields. Painted green, it has 2 black iron straps across its front that form a large X. It looks like it's taken more than its share of blows and may have been in use far too long. But far from ordinary, the buckler is in fact thousands of years old. Its preservation a testament to a transcendence of its humble creation. The buckler originally belonged to one of the founding members of the Darkozi Paladins when she was just a squire thousands of years ago in the glory days of Old Vale. As it accumulated damage from war and weather, the buckler became an extension of the paladin's own irrepressibility and protectiveness, as well as a symbol that inspired those in her charge. She wore it in every battle of her long and distinguished career, and though the paladin's name would eventually succumb to the ravages of time, the shield has yet to do the same. It is said that the shield was so partial to its original master that it will allow none but a paladin of similar conviction to touch it, and in times of need it has a way of making it into the hands of those whose soul mirrors the greatest qualities of the Darkozi founder. So you have to be a paladin can use it. 8 deflection, +5 all defenses, friendly aura 3 meters. Wow. But she's using a great sword. We can't compare. She's using a juiced up greatsword. Then there's fine armor, which fine padded armor might be cool for Shauna, but everything else. Oh, and he's got also minor rings of deflection, +5 deflection. Oh, the blunting belt, 5 damage reduction, pierce and slash. I want that. So let's grab that for 1313. Keep up withdrawal, 15 defense when disengaging. Minor ring of protection, 5 fortitude, reflex, and will. I'll grab the minor ring of deflection for 2k basically. Bronze horn figurine. What does this do? Though tarnished and lusterless in its remarkable age, the intricate inscriptions and texturing still discernible on the horn's surface, along with the artifact's obvious longevity, suggest an object of expert workmanship. Summon an animat for 20 seconds. Oh my gosh, 1 per rest. Wow. But it's 5k. We can't really afford that yet. I would love to get that. Unless I put back the minor ring of deflection, but we can get more stuff with this. Camping supplies. We just need 1. Lockpick torches. Yeah, we can get a more variety of stuff if we stick with the ring. I might even get the minor ring of protection. Get that, and maybe 5,200. We have 1,000 left. Maybe the outworn buckler and give a different weapon to Paschal. That's a really fine buckler. So for now, I think we'll just get this stuff, and we'll come in here and see what we can give Paschal. She's got just a fine greatsword, so that can be replaced pretty easily. I mean, I can give her a fine rapier. Fine spear, there we go. Fine spear for her. And we'll get the outworn buckler.
Hail and well met.
really sweet piece right there. 1282, we need to sell something. How about the fine? Fine stiletto. It's got DR reduction on it. Alright, DR reduction bypass. Or we can sell the plate armor. We'll sell the fine stiletto. 1,000. Let's do it, son. Bong bong. Now we are going to be decked to the nines. The outseeing ability area of effect. Eloth has ones. I wonder if they stack if I give him a second one. And look at his stuff. Nope, it's suppressed. And so, he doesn't even need one. It's built into his armor, right? So, these both go away. I'll take one. Area of effect. Oh, one for her. Maybe that'll increase the buckler's area of effect even. Put the buckler on. Ring of deflection. Blunting belt. Give the blunting belt to Adair. Nice damage reduction. Let's give the Ring of Overseeing. Another Ring of Overseeing? Oh no, I gave her the Ring of Overseeing. I gave myself the Ring of Overseeing. We have another one. It's gotta be Durance. Love that. Wait, what happened to our Ring of Protection? There it is. Ring of Protection. I'm wearing what kind of ring? Gon's Pledge, which I need to use a little more often. And a Ring of Protection. I should probably... Well, I have pretty good saving throws. Let's see who doesn't. I think everybody's a pretty decent. Shauna could use it. So we'll give the Ring of Protection to Shauna. And the Ring of Deflection. Her deflection's 23, which is probably also the lowest. Next to Aloth, we'll give her the Ring of Deflection as well. Taking it to a 28. Bong bong. We are decked out. But that said, we're going to head to Cadnua next. Minor Cloak of Protection. I think we can just put that in the stash. Along with the Fine Quarterstaff. Fan of Flames. Give it to Durance. The Fine Rapier. Stash. Fine Leather Armor. Oh, that's double the speed loss. It's medium compared to light. Put that in the stash for now. Plate armor. Put that in the stash. So we're going to give the books to Durance. The great sword we can put in the stash for now. So we inevitably probably sell it. We need to read that. Let's give that to Durance. Fulvano's Travels. A letter home. We can maybe deliver. Fulvano. Scroll of Jolting Touch. Him. Piece of parchment. Fulvano. Let her home, gives endurance. Drawn his orders. These can just be going in the stash. Our inventory is a little bit better. Arrow traps we can probably eventually sell. Dart traps, stick those in the stash. Now fine robe, we'll stick that in the stash as well. Noxious burst, arrow traps, those can put the arrow traps in the stash. A bounding missiles trap. Upon being triggered, the trap looses a series of arcane projectiles in the direction of its victim. Upon striking, the missiles seek out a second additional target, though they rapidly lose their momentum with each subsequent hit. 12 to 19 pierce in an AoE. That's her, and she's got a poison dart trap. This trap fires a poison tip dart at a single target, injecting them with foul toxins. Weaken for 8 seconds, 12 to 16 pierce. Okay. The pistol. Of course, that's why she had the pistol. Reduce crit damage, she's using the arbalest. You know what? Give it dare. Or maybe Durance. Yeah, give Durance a pistol. Instead of the rod, which is the strongest implement. No? I don't know. We'll stash it though. Potion of Iron Skin for Durance. Give that to Shauna. Minor recovery. Duration of active hostile effects. Let's hang on to that. Snowcap. Might hang on to that for immunity to confuse and stuff like that. Rope and grappling hook. Rope and grappling hook. Give that to a dare. For the... Well, she can hang on to some of this stuff too in the chisel. Gold rod shoe. Bonbon. Pry bars. Carl Golan. Alright, I think that about does it. Tattered note. Still need that. Or it's still interesting lore. Tanglefoot. The grains, let's put away. The base foods we'll put away, like white leaf, immune to frighten and sicken, weighing onto that. Spirits. Cool, there we go. We've got some inventory space. We've got some cool stuff. We can enchant a little bit. We don't have money to enchant. So, let's see how long we've been playing. 44 minutes, gotta wrap it up, dang. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned because next time we are going to head right out for either Defiance Bay if we can get there, or no, probably Cadnua. Go to Cadnua, see what we can do there. Meet Mayorwald and move the main quest around a bit. And yeah, we'll return to RAEDRIC after we level up some and take him out in a double cross attempt. So we also have to rest. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you want to help the channel in a big way, you can become a member. The information and links are in my description, along with my Patreon. Check out the $1.99 tier per month if you'd like. I just added that, and yeah, every little bit helps. Shout out to my members. Love you guys. Love all you guys, really. But hope to see y'all next time. Do come back. We're gonna do some adventure next time. Check out Cat Nua. Should be a ton of fun. So until then, guys, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy. Don't go anywhere. Much more fun to be had with Pillars of Eternity. See you guys then. Ciao for now.